Hello everybody, this is Alex from Hardcore Guides, with my guide for Vanquish on Guard Hard difficulty. Today we're doing Act 4, Mission 1, titled Silence. This is going to be a sort of slightly personal favorite level slash act of mine. I tend to associate this particular mission with one of those extra challenge missions that you do. I think it's like Mission 4, I think it is, for like, you know, the challenges or whatever it's called. And this one's a pretty fun one, I would say. It's not anything too ridiculously difficult. We don't really have to fight. I don't think we really get much of a... No, wait, hold on. I'm trying to remember if we get a boss fight in this one. I don't think so. I think it's the next one we get a boss fight in. But anyway, so hiding behind this rock is relatively good cover. I know that because I played the challenge so damn often to the point where I've gotten used to just using that rock as cover. I don't know, I just think it's pretty good. If anybody tries to come up to you, you just blast them with a shotgun, which, you know, if you're using a assault rifle or whatever, keeping them away, then you should be relatively okay. I think up there looks to be... I think that's a sniper I'm looking at. I'm not really sure. But whatever it is, I need to take him out first. Because usually when it comes to this game, snipers are definitely a priority. You want to try to, you know, get to taken out. So, but this was actually a mission I mentioned earlier about enemies like coming from like the grass and stuff. And we won't get to see that until later. Oh, there's a sniper right there too. So, you know, take him out. He tried to sneak up behind me, but he couldn't get through. Yeah, there's really just not much going on besides just regular goon fight as it stands right now. And they're just still lobbing grenades because that's just what they just seem to always do. Which is crazy how the grenades in this game never really seem to affect you that much. You never really have to deal with getting hit by grenades too much. They just seem to be there to kind of just scare you away from like certain cover, but other than that, they don't seem to really do much. Like, again, you know, Call of Duty World at War Veteran Mode was just an absolute fucking hell. Especially back in the day. I've never beaten it yet, but I remember back in the day when I tried playing it for the first time and trying it out and just massively failing because of all those damn grenades. That constant grenade spam. And then the problem is trying to throw back the grenades and getting stuck in the animation. And then just getting hit by another grenade because you're too busy stuck in one animation and yada yada yada. If only that game had a AR suit that you could just boost through and get out of cover, right? If only you could maybe shoot the grenades that were coming at you. I don't know, maybe. Maybe if you had an ARS system, you could stop time. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad. So again, you know, this arena fight is still relatively about the same. Nothing special here. Nobody really that big, which, to be fair, I would say a good chunk of like the rest of this game is going to end up just being goon fights for the most part, and we're going to be, you know, adding Romanovs and stuff to that list because for the most part, you know, you could just do stuff like this. They give you these opportunities now just to whale them down and take them the hell down. So I'm guessing Romanov D would probably mean drill then if that's the case. Fine, I guess. But yeah, things don't get too hard until like Act 5. That's when we're really gonna be you know, asking for some lube, so that way we don't get fucked too hard. But this game barely gave us any. It gave us water. It just spit, and that's it. That's all you're getting. You're just getting water and spit in your ass. You're not getting anything else. Yeah, sorry, I just don't really have much going on to say here, because, again, this is once again just another, like, goon-based fight. I don't even bother with getting into the sniper nest things over here that you can, like, ladder up to. I don't really bother with that, personally. Mainly just because I feel like having cover down here is a better option than not. So since we have chicanes to fight, you could always just lob a grenade over there and then blow it up in midair and maybe take them out that way. Or just EMP them just to get them to stop from shielding. Because I think they actually do go back to their normal form if they get EMP'd. They should. Come to think of it, I don't think they do actually. I don't think they do. I mean, they only really ever go into their normal form when, like, there's like nobody there to pretty much like, you know, cover for. So, but luckily for us, even though this is a simple mission, it's also relatively a short one too, which is another reason why I like this game for, is it's cut up just enough to where I don't have to worry about dealing with too much and having too long of videos. So that's always kind of that's always kind of a plus. That's genuinely why I like Platinum games, just for in general, not because of their short games, but just because of the way they cut up their chapters. I've always admired the way they handle their mission structures. They tend to just kind of understand, and the problem with that is I end up getting too involved with the idea that Platinum is like this really good fucking hack and slash, beat 'em up, shoot 'em up type company, but in reality they're really just kind of they're not AAA, I can tell you that, but they're just not like as good anymore, which sucks. They seem to just kind of miss more than hit nowadays for some reason. I haven't actually gotten my hands on the Wonderful 101 remastered yet. I would like to, but I barely even played that game as is. And Astral Chain was kind of weird. I don't know. I got relatively far into it. I think I'm like a few chapters from finishing the game. I know people say that like the game gets better when you get to like near the end, and you know I can see that, but at the same time, I don't know. It just doesn't really hold me yet. I'd have to go back and try it again. And then there's Korra, which is like, it's a fine beat 'em up, but that's really about it. I mean, for its price, I guess it's okay. It's just that it's nothing spectacular. Like we never really you know, it's the rare chance we ever even get like our Vanquishes and our Bayonettas. You know, it doesn't happen very often, which is kind of like why I'm pretty damn excited for Bayonetta 3, because we haven't even gotten Bayonetta since, like, what, 2012? 2013? Fucking somewhere around there. I don't remember. I know it was, like, around the Wii U. I think it was, like, close to the launch of it, right? I think so. I don't know. But, yeah, Bayonetta 3, I think, is going to be pretty good. I'm at least hoping. There's no way they can fuck it up that bad, right? They did fuck up badly on its fall, but that's a story for another time, so... This is the area I was talking about with the grass section. These enemies are basically just going to be like walking toward you. I prefer hiding behind this cover myself. Mainly because like it protects so much and it seems to just not get destroyed. And that's always nice to have. I know that seems kind of like common sense, but in this game there's times where cover just either gets destroyed or doesn't. And it's very specific at what gets destroyed and what doesn't. Like, I think these little fence things in front of me, I don't think they can get destroyed, but I'm not sure. I would say save those barrels just in case, like, you need an actual big explosion. I used it on them just to get some quick kills. You do actually get a checkpoint coming up pretty damn soon, though, actually, which is surprising to even get a checkpoint here. And I think it's right after this group of enemies here that just darts in. There is a turret that you can use if you want to, like, use that instead of what I was doing. It's whatever method you prefer, you know. It doesn't really matter because like using the turret works just fine. And I think I might have either accidentally cut out too much or this is the perfect cut. I can't tell. Well, anyway, I don't think there's much going on besides just regular goon fights. So even if we did miss something, I don't think it matters. I don't even think there's a Ramanov. But what I do is whenever those doors open, I just run the hell out of there. I'm not sure if I cut too much or not. I'm not 100% sure on that. I have to go look and find out, but I hope I didn't. Well, if I did, you know, there's plenty of other videos you can watch, but for right now, I think I'm fine. I think I'm safe, but I'll look. And again, like I said, it doesn't really matter really because I don't think there's anything big. Even if there's a Ramanov, just use a shotgun on him. And yeah, this was the guy that I felt bad for too because like I wanted him to escape with us, but then I pretty much just fucked up. I went on the elevator too early, and I'm like, ah, fuck, I forgot one. But to be fair, you know, I think the game tells you, like, yeah, it's just how it is. So maybe it was mandatory anyway. I don't know. Anyway, that's it for this one. So take care, everybody.